Hello everyone, this is tobfos. Today I have something to show you all which is very close to me. I have been playing on this server since the 2nd of February 2016. Now it's the 2nd of February 2021. Much has changed in the 5 years of the server's existence. Just a warning, the contents of this video may be biased as I play on the server. I am only reporting on the history of the server that I know of. I will ask if other members on the server can make videos on their side of the history of the server, and I will gladly promote your video in the pinned comments of this video. On the 2nd of February 2016, the world was born. It was created by the user tabbycatcraft in Minecraft version 0.13 alpha of Minecraft Pocket Edition, even before the official release of MCPE. The very early players of the Anarchy server were tabbycatcraft, Chinchyflea, and the Power Elytra. These players were all friends of tabbycatcraft, so there was little to no conflict on the first year of IdeaSpace. Later, during this year, a few other notable players joined, such as ArielGaming255, MadChuckGirl, Nacho, and JumpRabbit26111. ArielGaming255, JumpRabbit26111, and MadChuckGirl became the most regular players on the server alongside tabbycatcraft. It was around the end of 2016 that the first duplication glitch in IdeaSpace was discovered. This was used to duplicate many items. The result of this duplication glitch is still felt today in chests that are about 500 blocks out under mine shafts and things. This duplication glitch worked by logging in on an alt account, putting the item you wanted to duplicate inside of a chest, and then both you and the alt would try grab the item at the same time. And if you were to do it at the exact same time, it would duplicate the item, giving you twice the amount that you put in. When the official release of Minecraft Bedrock Edition came out at the beginning of 2017, the end was generated for the first time. The end dimension was reset twice in IdeaSpace's history because of laggy things that were put there by Bedrock Edition hackers in 2019. Also at this time, the first clan on IdeaSpace was formed. This was called the Spawnmanian Alliance, and the members of it were tabbycatcraft, ArielGaming255, JumpRabbit26111, MadChuckGirl, and the Power Elytra. These players were a superpower on the server, and they were the only group that really had any stuff at all, so they were the only group with any power at all. In about March 2017, Chapos1 and Aventador Mac joined the server for the first time. They would defy the dictatorship that was ran by the Spawnmanian Alliance and made a base. Later it was discovered to be about 1,000 blocks away from spawn. Here they most likely hid, collected resources, and duped. During this time, they probably conspired against the dictatorship that the Spawnmanian Alliance ran. Then, in about mid-2017, tabbycatcraft discovered their base. He got some TNT and blew it up. Chapos and Aventador were not very happy. They went to the spawn town and burned it to the ground. This wasn't without any conflict. There began what was later called the War of the Diamonds. The Spawnmanian Alliance versus the Alliance of SB. The Spawnmanian Alliance had the members of tabbycatcraft, ArielGaming255, JumpRabbit26111, Chinchyflea, and the Power Elytra. The Alliance of SB included Chapos1 and Aventador Mac. In the first battle, it was a 2v1 with Chapos and Aventador versus tabbycatcraft, SB versus Spawnmania. There were many more conflicts to come, including ArielGaming255 griefing SB's second base. This sparked a second war. It was a 2v1. This was Chapos and Aventador versus tabbycatcraft, Ariel, and JumpRabbit. SB versus Spawnmania once again. In In this fight, Spawn Mania won by a landslide because they had the gear, whereas SB had ran out of gear since the duplication glitch was patched by Mojang, and SB hadn't duped enough resources. SB completely withdrew from the server for another year. Towards the end of 2017, tensions rose within the Spawn Mania Alliance. Aerial Gaming 255 and Jump Robber 26111 were not happy with how it was ran by Tabby Catcraft. Tabby Catcraft ruled the clan with an iron fist. Tabby Catcraft realized this and he decided that he wanted to give up part of his power. He decided that the Spawn Mania Alliance should have elections to decide who the leader of the alliance was. In the first election, Aerial Gaming 255 won, and she was a good ruler of Spawn Mania. Also, during this time, the server began to have more attention in 2018. Paisley Flame and Cheeky Monkey 12 joined for the first time. Cheeky Monkey 12 and Paisley Flame were rivals. They would occasionally destroy each other's bases, and both tell me about it and both ask to be on my side. And I just decided to stay neutral. It was at this time in 2018 where lava casting and withers became more common around Spawn. The Spawn Mania Alliance had a bit of trouble maintaining their base, which was at 0-0, and decided to go start a new base. It was about 1,500 blocks from Spawn. This was all under the leadership of Aerial Gaming 255. We started in a new city called Hyden on a beach about 200 blocks away from the stronghold, where one of the many end portals is. After about 1 week of Hyden's construction, there was some minor damage from TNT, which was quickly patched up. Also at this time, the members of SB joined the server again. We were neutral with them at this time. We sent them to a mountain about 300 blocks away from Hyden to make them set up a base there. We had a border between our bases where we couldn't go in between. Also, around this time, the Power Electra decided to leave the Spawn Mania Alliance for reasons I do not know. He created his base about 100 blocks away from 0-0. He named it Zalexia, and some of the ruins are still there. Also, at this time, Cheeky Monkey 12 was somehow in possession of 32k super weapon swords. These could instantly kill a player and destroy all of their armor with a single swoop, even if they had a shield and max enchanted armor. And the Power Elytra stole one of these super weapons from Cheeky Monkey 12 and used it to wreak havoc on the Spawn Minion Alliance based in Hyden. He killed Aerial Gaming 255, Tabby Catcraft, and Jump Robber 2611. He also destroyed Hyden a little bit. It was also at this time that tobfos joined the server and Tabby Catcraft left, and the ownership was transferred to tobfos from Tabby Catcraft. Spawn Mania's base Hyden was destroyed again, and the Spawn Mania Alliance fixed it. Also at this time, the Spawn Mania Alliance renamed themselves to the High Alliance. tobfos also stole super weapons from Cheeky Monkey's base while he was offline. He used them to do a 32k 1v1 with the Power Elytra. It's basically you just hit, and the first person to hit wins. It's not much of a fight, really. Since this was the fight where one hit could kill, it was very hard to win the fight, but in the end the Power Elytra killed tobfos and took control of Hyden because we had no stuff left. He renamed Hyden to Zalexia City. At this point it was 2019 and FitMC's YouTube content began being picked up by the YouTube algorithm and idea space because of this, began to increase in popularity. It wasn't long before there were so many withers at spawn and also some at Hyden. The High Alliance decided they would have to abandon Hyden and move to a base in a more ideal location. Because Idea Space wasn't a massive server at the time, they decided to make a new base called Jongilia about 27,000 blocks away from spawn. At this base, some 15 members came to the base. It was only 6 months until one of the people at the base, Cheeky Monkey 12, built a road with signs to Jongilia. That didn't work out well for Jongilia. At this time, tobfos was also working on the nether highways. He dug each one 7,000 blocks out from spawn in the north. And the north had, which is -C, went all the way out to 408,000 blocks out. While all of this was happening, hackers began to be a big problem during 2019. Because it was extremely hard to stop the hackers, nothing much could be done. But tobfos kept a set of command blocks 20,000 blocks away that were always loaded. This would stop the hackers from damaging the server too much. tobfos is the admin of IdeaSpace, so during this time in 2019 he didn't really play as much on the server because he had to deal with Bedrock Edition's overpowered hacks. In 2020, with the release of Minecraft Bedrock 1.16.0, the hacks became out of control. People were able to crash the server with ease, and spawn was a mess of lava for 1,000 blocks. This mass destruction of the server was mainly due to 2 players, Acrix and Orion, who was just on IdeaSpace to give tobfos constant headaches. tobfos had to make the difficult decision of reverting spawn to its state in 2017, as some of the players on lower end devices, particular mobile devices, like running iOS or Android, were unable to play on the server because it would immediately crash their game. It was reset to a state from 2017. tobfos had had enough. Managing the server while it was on Bedrock Vanilla server was too hard, but there was no conversion tools to convert the world to something like Pocketmine or Nooket. So tobfos decided to convert the server to Minecraft Java Edition. It took a long time with troubleshooting to convert the world, mainly because of the Ender dimension and something Acrix did there, but we eventually did it with the Universal Minecraft Converter. A huge thank you to them. For the first 2 months of this server being on Java Edition, the server was dead. This was because the majority of Bedrock players who had left IdeaSpace community because they could not play on Java servers. But fortunately, tobfos implemented a plugin called Geyser. Geyser allowed Bedrock Edition clients to join Java Edition servers. Some of the players came back, including It's Purples, now renamed to Quivlix, Nikon, Nico, and Acrix. I've decided to leave out a lot of what happened in the years of 2019, 2021, and 2020, because there is just so much that happened during this time, and if I were to include all of that, the video would be way, way, way longer. Once again, if you think that any of the info in this video is incorrect or inaccurate, please upload a video with your view on the history of the server. And with that, this has been tobfos. It would be wonderful to click the notification bell so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video. Also, if you like this style of video opposed to my old style, should I change this style or keep my current style with PvP on IdeaSpace and PvP Legacy? Do you have any suggestions to put in the comments? And with that, please subscribe, and this is tobfos. Thank you for watching. This is tobfos.